Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andy McNamara, and welcome in for what should be another great matchup. Today's matchup is as close as you can get on paper. These teams are very evenly matched. In a matchup this close, the home crowd might be enough to push the balance away from the visiting team. We'll know the answer soon enough. He sends it off. He fields the kickoff. He's tackled. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Dropping back. And he's off. And he wisely slides down. That's good for about 7 yards. Second and short for the offense. Go! He hands it to the running back, and the defender makes the tackle. That gets us to third down. The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go. He'll be back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. He grabs it out of the air. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10 for the offense. He hands it off to the right side. He's taken down. Tackle by Stanley. That will be good enough to move the chains. The offense comes in with 2 receivers. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the sideline. That will be a loss of 2. Second down. Motion for the offense. The runner takes it outside. And he is down. Short gain on the play. Third down for the offense. 3 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. He pulls it in. And down he goes. Gain of 13. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. He tosses a floater. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Player in motion. He drops back. Makes the throw short to the sideline. That will be good for about 6. Third down. 13 yards to go. Go! Floats one. And he snagged it. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Drawing first blood today with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He sends it off. The kickoff is fielded. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Stokes hands it off. And he's tackled. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Go! He gives it to the runner on the right side. He is taken down. Tackle by Jennings. Gain of 1 on the play. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. Designed run for the quarterback. And down he goes. That'll bring up third down. The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go. Dropping back. Stokes pulls the trigger. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. The punt is fielded. And he is tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He hands it to the runner on the left side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense will operate from under center. He drops back. He's got a receiver near the 30. And the tackle is made. Gain of 9 on the play. 1st and 10. Go! He's got a receiver near the 30. Batted down and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Go! Inside handoff. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 13. A single back set for the offense. He makes the inside handoff. And the defender got him down. That's good for 10 yards. Operating from under center. He makes the toss off to the left side. And he's brought down before making it too far. That will do it for the first quarter. A tight race so far today. Second down. 3 yards to go. QB back to pass. Tosses a pass. He pulls it in. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down. 14 yards to go. Receiver in motion. Tosses one short. And he's hit right away and taken down. That will be good for about 1. The offense lines up for a lengthy field goal attempt. There's the kick. And the kick runs out of gas before making it in. No good. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Go. Makes the throw to a wide open receiver. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Motion for the offense. Stokes back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Brown takes the handoff. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Small gain on the play. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. A flag on the play. They're going to get the offense for a false start here. They'll accept the penalty. Second down, 7 yards to go. Brown takes the handoff. And he's tackled here. Gain of 11. A 2-receiver set for the offense. QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. And that's as far as he'll make it. That will be a loss of 2. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. And the kick goes out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He sees a target over the middle, and it's complete. He's tackled. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense comes in on second down. Just 1 yard to go. Finds a receiver along the sideline. He pulls it in. There's a flag on the play. It's a tackle. Staley got him. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here. They'll accept the penalty. Second down. 11 yards to go. He drops back. He's got a target near the 25. And the pass is incomplete. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. The offense will operate from under center. Go. He drops back into the pocket. Brought down by Holloway. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Gain of 13. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. First and 10. Hike. He'll give it away on the counter. Wrestles him to the ground. Tackle by Kennedy. That will be good for about 6. The offense coming in with a 2-back set. Motion from the backfield. He drops back. There's a flag on the play. Makes the throw. Wrestles him to the ground. Tackle by Kennedy. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him, and they'll choose to decline the penalty. Gain of 6 on the play. First and 10. He drops back to pass. Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10. Player in motion to the right. He steps back to pass. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And he's sacked in the backfield by Rice. Timeout St. Louis. That will be their first. That will bring up third down. The defense has struggled to get off the field today on third downs. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Finds a target. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. The punt is caught. And he's brought to the turf. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Stokes gives it away. He is taken down. Tackle by Jennings. Small gain on the play. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down. Go. Dropping back. Stokes pulls the trigger. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense comes in on third down. 2 yards to go. Brown receives the handoff. Ripped to the ground. And the defense calls timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. That will go for about 5 yards. The punt team makes its way up the line. He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. He drops back. Snagged out of the air. He is picked up and brought down. That will keep the chains moving. Second play of the drive. He drops back to pass. He sets up and throws. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Miller with the reception. And he's tackled here. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10. Throws it off to the left side. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Makes the throw over to the left side. Pass complete. And down he goes. A huge gain by the offense. First down and goal for the offense. He drops back to pass. And the pass falls to the ground. The offense will operate from the gun. He steps back to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up. And the kick is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is fielded. And he's brought to the turf. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Dropping back. A flag on the play. And it is complete to Garrett. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Let's see what the call is. This is going to be defensive holding. And they'll keep the play instead of taking the penalty. A huge pickup there by the offense. A four-receiver set for the offense. He drops back. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. Stokes hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. That'll go for about 3 yards. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. They'll start things off from the 20. Outside handoff. He's tackled. Small gain on the play. Second play of the drive. Toss outside to the runner. Wrestles him to the ground. Tackled by Kennedy. That will wrap things up for the second quarter. A one-sided matchup so far. Lining up for the kickoff. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. He catches the kickoff. He's put to the turf. First and 10 for the offense. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. And he's hit right away and taken down. A nice pickup there by the offense. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Motion left. Steps into the pocket. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Stokes ready to throw. He tosses a floater. Snagged out of the air. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 15. First and 10 for the offense. Stokes hands it off. Brought down by Curry. That's good for about 7 yards. Fifth play of the drive. Brown takes the handoff. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That's good for about 7 yards. First down and 10 to go. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down and long. Motion left. Stokes gives it away, and the tackle is made. That will push them back 3 yards. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. Go! Stokes back to pass. And it is complete to Garrett. And he's stopped up around the 20. That will be good for about 6. The offense is going to try for 3 here. It's up. And it's good. St. Louis eats away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. He sends it off. He'll field the kickoff. He'll return the kick up near the 30. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Hike. He throws it deep to the center of the field, and the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Player in motion. He makes the toss off to the left side. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Kennedy. Gain of 8 on the play. Third down. The handoff is made. Wrestle to the turf. Rice got him. That will be a loss of 2. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. He'll field the punt. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. First down and 10 to go. Stokes gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 14 on the play. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs. Stokes gives it away. He is wrapped up by Bush. That will bring up second down. The offense comes in on second down. Go! Toss outside to the runner. And Curry wrestles him to the ground. They'll lose 1 on the play. Third down coming up for St. Louis. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. He makes the reception. He's tackled. It's a St. Louis first down. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Handoff to the right side. And he's tackled. Gain of 11. A pistol set for the offense. Stokes back to pass. Looking to the right side of the end zone. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Stokes ready to throw. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. It's hauled down by Garrett. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. That marks the end of the third quarter. First and 10 for the offense. Motion left. Stokes hands it off. The ball is out, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense sets up under center.
Go!
Stokes gives it away. He is taken down. Tackle by Jennings. Gain of 1 on the play. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Go!
Stokes gives it away. St. Louis breaks the plane. Touchdown. They're lining up for the two-point conversion.
Hike!
Stokes gives it away, and they're unable to convert the two-point try. St. Louis eats away at the lead a bit. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The offense lines up to kick it off. The offense will start things off from the 25. Player in motion. He gives it to the runner on the right side. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 13. First and 10. Steps into the pocket. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down for the offense. The handoff is made. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will bring up third down. Third down.
Go!
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Holloway with the catch. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 12 on the play. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. He'll field the punt. And he is tackled. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Stokes ready to throw. Muscles a pass. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Stokes hands it off. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 7 on the play. Third down. 3 yards to go. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself. The tackle is made. Gain of 6 on the play. First and 10.
Hike!
Stokes gives it away. Ball wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 8 on the play. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. Pitch right to the runner. He is taken down. Tackle by Jennings. Gain of 6 on the play. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Hike!
Right side handoff. Tackle made by Ball. That'll go for 9 yards. Second down and short. Stokes hands it off. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That'll be good for a couple yards. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. He steps back to pass. Stokes tosses it up. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Hike.
Tosses it over the middle of the field. Complete. He is taken down. Tackled by Jennings. Gain of 13. First and 10.
Go.
He drops back into the pocket. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. Loss of 9. Second down and long. Stokes back to pass. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Third down for the offense. Stokes ready to throw. And it is complete. St. Louis breaks the plane. Touchdown. The offense lines up to go for 2. Stokes back to pass. And they're unable to convert the 2-point try. St. Louis takes the lead after that score. Lining up for the kickoff. He sends it off. The kickoff is caught. The tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. The QB tucks it and scrambles. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 3 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Throws the ball. Holloway with the catch. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Kennedy. And the offense will call timeout here. They will have 2 remaining. Gain of 13. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. He pulls it in. Wrestles him to the ground. Tackled by Kennedy. St. Louis calling the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. That gets us to second down. The defense lines up in a 4-3. He hands it to the running back. It's a tackle. Stanley got him. Timeout St. Louis. That will be their second timeout. That will go for about 5 yards. First and 10 for the offense. The handoff is made, and the defender got him down. It will be St. Louis using a timeout here. That will be their third and final timeout. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down. 14 yards to go. He hands it off to the right side, and he's stopped up around the 20. That will bring up third down. Third down for the offense.
Hike.
He makes the inside handoff. The tackle is made. And the offense will call timeout here. That will be their second of the half. Loss of 4. And out comes the field goal unit. Here's the kick. And it's good. That score will put them in the lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. He'll field the kickoff. He is picked up and brought down. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Stokes back to pass. He throws one. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Stokes ready to throw. And it's knocked away by the defense. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. Stokes tosses it up. Johnson on the reception. And he's immediately brought down. That will do it for us today. On behalf of Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye for now.